In this video I'll explain how to use the event booking component for Joomla. So first log into your administrator area of your website. Once you have logged in, go to Components and Event Booking. Now this tutorial assumes that it has already been installed for you. And go to Configuration. In the configuration area there are a number of options that are available to you, and each one has a brief explanation next to it. For example, these options have to do with which email address is used to send out notifications to those who register, and also which email address should receive notices of registrations for events on this website. The name is used to label the emails that are sent out. So that could be customer service at your office, for example. Now, the main feature I want to show you is actually in a different area, but feel free to scroll through and look at the options and make changes as you feel will be right. Now we are back to Event Booking's main screen, and from the menu as well we can look at emails and messages. Here emails are defined for people registering as well as notifications to admin users. So it pays to go through and make changes to these emails to suit your branding. So for example, where it says event management team, that should be replaced by the name of your business. And it explains on the side the available tags that can be used in the email, which will be replaced with the information from the registration. Please note that for the offline payment option, if you're using that, where people place a deposit straight into your bank account, it's important that your bank details are listed here where there's some sample details already in place. So remove the sample details and replace with your bank details. Group emails are only used when you allow group registrations for events. Now, having edited these emails, save and close. And now we're going to look at how to set up events. We first need to make sure that we have categories available for the events. In this case I have created a category called workshops, and by clicking new you can create new categories and you can create subcategories of the main categories. We also need to do one more thing before we create the event, and that is go to locations. Now locations is used as a central directory of locations where you're having your events. So it could be a campsite in Melbourne, it could be a seminar hall in Sydney, and for each one of those you need to go in here and create a location. This will enable the event to show a Google map of the location. So if we click new, you can here fill in the details. Phillip Island. And it comes up with ideas, Phillip Island, Victoria, Australia. Usually you would include a specific address, but we can see on the map it has come up okay, and we can save and close. Now we are ready to create our event. Go to Events, click on New, enter a title, test event, the category, workshops. You can include an image to be used as a thumbnail image for the event. You can choose the location if you have already created a location. Select it here. Start date. You can enter an end date if you want. Price. Capacity. If you leave this blank, it will think it is unlimited. Registration type, individual or only group, or individual and groups. Cutoff date for registration. Maximum number of registrants in a group. Short description. And a complete description. Now you can create an automatic reminder here. You can also set up the event to automatically recur every X number of days or weeks. You can go and create an early bird discount. You can also define what questions are asked of those who register as individuals and or groups. And under advanced settings you can customize the payment options. You can also change the payment options for all events, and I'll show that to you now. So let's say we have created this event and we are happy with it. Once you save it, go to the website, have a look and make sure it looks okay. And let's have a look at the payment plugins. Here's PayPal and offline payment. Click on any one of them to change the settings. Note that those who have a red dot next to them are disabled. We're not using them. And the one with a tick is currently being used. Click on it to change the settings. Actually, for this option, the settings have to be changed under the email messages that I showed you earlier. The only setting you can change here is whether or not it is available to the public and the name of this payment option. You might want to call it direct bank deposit instead, perhaps. So that is it, and I hope you find this a useful component to manage your events.